Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We're kicking off in a big way. SABB goes live with instant USD payments for corporates using Ripple technology. That's right. You might think, it's December, not much is going to happen, right? No. They are going forward, more partnerships, more developments, more things rolling out. This is pretty big, right? This is the Saudi British Bank has launched an instant cross-border transfer service for the US corridor through the blockchain payment technology powered by Ripple. The launch of this service was announced during the 5th edition of the Future Investments Initiative, which happened in October. And remember that happened, right? Well, that's gone live. This is what we're talking about. Things take time. Like in October, the news came out. Now this is gone live, right? So there was like a 6 weeks period, but now it's live, and this is just the beginning of this, right? 2021 was massive, but 2022 is going to be absolutely incredible with the Ripple on-demand liquidity product, and that there is one of the main reasons why big whale investors are starting to turn a bullish eye towards Ripple. It's going to be a very, very, very big year for Ripple. Of course, this type of news travels around the world. It went live about less than 15 hours ago, and it's taken the internet by storm. It's a very important aspect of the on-demand liquidity growth. It's a very important aspect to the XRP's blockchain dominance in this field, because it really does dominate in this particular field. Now, I do have something that I want to show you. This came straight from Brad, so let's take a listen on what he had to say.
I hear people talk about volatility, and I feel like they're propagating misinformation. The volatility risk of fiat, volatility is just a mathematical calculation of time times volatility. If you hold fiat for, let's say, an average SWIFT transaction today is in the order of magnitude 2 days, that's about 180,000 seconds. An XRP transaction is 3 seconds. So if you take a low volatile asset times a long duration, fiat, or a high volatility asset versus a very, very short amount of time, it turns out mathematically there's less volatility risk in an XRP transaction than there is in a fiat transaction. The difference is you have market makers. When you do a SWIFT transaction, there's a market maker saying, I'll lock in that rate. I'll take the volatility risk for the next 2 or 3 days. With XRP, you don't have to do that because it settles so quickly.
Godfrey, this gets to a little bit.
This is what we're talking about, right? So this is a very important... I think he sums it up, and he speaks beautifully, right? When he explains in very, very simple terms what the advantages are of the XRP technology. I don't know about you, but I get excited when I listen to the simplistic way that he's able to explain things. It's absolutely brilliant. Now, when we spoke earlier about investors, whales looking at XRP, they are looking at obviously some key dates which are very, very important. Now, we've got December 6th coming up. Let's see how that goes. Now, we've got the Financial Liquidity Hub planned for 2022, early 2022. We've got this January, which will be an important court. Let's see what happens there. We all know that these people keep delaying. Hopefully there's no delays in January. But whales are looking at XRP, looking at what XRP has done traditionally in the past in previous bull runs, 2013 and 2017. Both of them, it was the last one to peak. And to this day, the only one that has overtaken Ethereum for number 2 spot on the charts. So this will be a very interesting month to monitor how the whales play this game. Are they gonna start moving now in December based on the charts that we've seen, or are they going to wait until January? It's going to be very, very fascinating. I'd love to know in the comments what you think. Are we running now in December, or are we running in January? Now, Casino Coin is being built on XRPL. Part of the video that I'm going to be making in a couple of days is around all these airdrops that are happening, how you can access to all these things. And you know, Lisa Karen appointed Chief Operating Officer. It's something for you guys to read about and understand more. Now, this is one of many things that are being built on the XRPL chain. Now, please, it goes without saying, when it comes to things like this and a casino run on the blockchain, please be responsible, do not over leverage, and just be careful with what you're doing on here, right? This stuff is dangerous. It can get addictive. And the point of me showing you this is I'm showing it to you because it's built on the XRPL network, not for anything else. So that there is the major reason why I'm showing this to you, but please be careful when it comes to this stuff. Fidelity, tired of waiting on SEC, heads to Canada for Bitcoin ETF. So this is a big middle finger to America. And this is what I was talking about and what I talk about a lot when it comes to if America doesn't get with the times, people are just going to move, right? So Fidelity, tired of waiting on the SEC, just heads to Canada for Bitcoin ETF. They didn't want to wait. We're out of here. We're gone. And that's what we're talking about. Mass adoption of blockchain is happening across the world. Get with the times or get left behind. And in this case, America got left behind. SEC didn't want to do it. Cool, we'll move to Canada. XRPL withdraws 150 million coins from Binance. You're going to start to see a lot more of that. Whales are going to take their coins off the exchanges. Just another one happening. This is a very interesting podcast. It's 38 minutes, protecting blockchain and cryptocurrencies. All about blockchain. This was published. It's a Ripple Impact podcast. Check it out, right? Go and take a look at it. Made by Victor Fang. Really good. 38 minutes worthwhile listening. Maybe if you're driving in the car or wherever you like to listen to podcasts. It's season 3, episode 6. I found it quite valuable. I'm not going to play 38 minutes on here. I like what Crypto Bull does with these charts, but I do have to mention that when you remove the dates and the years, that triple digits there will come a time that we will see a triple digit XRP. We're just going to be mindful, just give people a little bit more context that that's going to take a while to get there, but we will get there. There will be a time when we do it. And then I like XRP Captain 590, showing us, how we're going to go to double digits. And indeed, we're going to talk about that in a moment. First things first, let's jump into a ton and let's have a look at some indicators. As we begin to look at the charts, we're looking at the moment, particularly on the daily. Now, on the daily, when we look at this, right, on the moving average 200, we are above the moving average 200. Now, as soon as we touch it, we seem to go up. The MACD is moving. It's moving. It's edging closer and closer and closer, but it's like watching paint to dry at the moment. And I feel for you because it's just not much happening. And people are like, okay, we're on with the 3rd of December now. It's like, when's go time? When are we going to start? Like, what's happening? And I understand, of course, from your perspective and your point of view. It is like watching paint dry at the moment, but you can see that the MACD is edging closer and closer and closer on the daily, which is the one that we're looking for. On the hourly, you can see that, the last 2 hours, we've made a decent move. Now we're retracing a little bit. Is this the start? Who knows, right? I mean, we've seen this happen, just fluctuates up and down. On the 4 hour, it's about to move above the moving average 50. But again, we've been above the moving average 50 before and we've come back down. But from a Bollinger Band point of view, we're right on the edge of the bottom of the Bollinger Band. But the 4 hour, you can see it is bearish at the moment. 12 hour is bullish. But then when you look at the daily, this is the one that we're waiting for. We're waiting for this to turn. And finally, right, because we've been waiting since the 11th of November. Technically 11th of November, right? We've been waiting a long time for this MACD to turn bullish again. It's taken ages, right? So we're almost there. But like I said, I know. It's like watching paint dry at the moment. Now, when we do finally get the MACD to move into a bullish scenario, there's the kind of movement that we're looking, right? So we'll probably go up all the way to 130, retrace back a little bit towards that 110, just for a little bit, and then we go up and we start to go towards that $2 mark and then beyond. And you look at this and you look at, this probably is the way that we're going to go towards 2, so like we'll be a bit bumpy, keep following this line and then continue to rise and continue to move up. Now, this formation at the moment is interesting. Like, this is what we're waiting on, right? We're waiting to break out of here. Once we break out of here, it's go time. But like I said, it is taking its sweet time. Now, this particular cup and handle that has been forming for a very, very long time will take us to double digits. And then once we get to double digits, then we will, figure out how much it holds at that level, or does it go back into single digit numbers? So we will keep an eye out on that. But from whichever way I look at this, the double digits are coming. It's not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor, but the double digits are on their way. Now, if you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and look forward to seeing you on the next one.